to do?
I still needed a couple Guilty Gear videos. Hoping the RNG blesses me one day with the vertebrae. All I can hope for. I got some new... There's something really good down here in the shop at the island. It's quality retaining soil, and it gives a 100% chance for the plant to stay watered overnight.
Oh, how many of those did you buy?
Can't. It requires like 100 cinder shards.
Jesus.
That'll take a little bit, but I can get it.
Is it like the recipe for it?
Yeah.
That would be huge if we could get that from a garden pot. It's nothing too crazy. But if we have extra, that'd be cool.
Only 50. It gives you the recipe. It's really cheap too. It's 5 stone, 5 fiber, and clay.
Yeah, that's not
So I'll just go ahead and get some more cinder shards and then do that. And
What
hope
is it
to
crafted again?
God I can get a snake vertebrae one day. It is quality retaining soil.
Like what do you craft it with again? How do you craft it?
Clay and some fiber and some stone.
Oh, okay, that's super easy.
Maybe it'll open up so you can buy it too. A swale. Maybe you can make it in the fertilizer maker.
I got the Mines Crystal Bell song playing. Every time I go in my house, it's that nice piano song.
Artful would be really good with this dwarf hammer, so I can have more right clicks.
Yeah.
songs in the house be what's outside, because it helps enhance the seasons a little bit. But also, it makes it so it's kind of saves the vibe you get of that area.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh. There's my shard. I got one of those mystic stones here. Okay, there's my shard. That is incredible. Shards for this recipe. That is a little bit, I will admit. Now, these shards are no joke. I thought at first it was just gonna be like, well, I'll get enough to get upgrades and then I'll be done. But then it's like, well, actually upgrades are pretty damn expensive.
Yeah, they are. I don't think I'm gonna be able to plant any more seeds before the season turns over. So I have 502 melon seeds. I might end up using some if something happens before. If I'm able to harvest any more, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to. Before summer ends. Do we need bananas?
Yeah, really?
Alright.
It's raining.
Let me use the rain tool.
This is exactly what I wanted. There we go. Hey, not all of it is done today. Kind of odd. Some of them are and some of them aren't.
Yeah. Do you have any bat wings?
Yeah. Chest inside, right one beside the ores. Be the white one. If you did that one glitch where you get infinite statues, that would literally just be infinite money glitch.
Yeah.
Because every day you'd just wake up and then have thousands and thousands of iridium.
Yeah. You sell that to your profession where you get extra money and it'd just be ridiculous. I can make it rain for at least I can make it rain every day. Make it thunder every day until the season is done.
That's worthwhile. I just heard it thunder, so.
And
Yeah, it did for a second.
what'd you say though?
I said I just heard it thunder, so maybe got some battery packs.
I made a ton. I'm also in the act of making more. I don't know if all of these will pick up a battery pack, but if so, that's going to be a ridiculous amount of battery
I haven't
packs.
seen any yet. I heard it thunder, but I didn't see it hit. So. What it?
I was just thinking if like if all of these lightning rods all got one apiece, we would just be, it would just be stupid how many battery packs we'd have. Huh?
That it would be normal.
Yeah.
Because once we have the battery packs, we get iridium sprinklers. And then, that's whenever farming really hits a power spike. Because iridium doesn't matter anymore, really. Gold doesn't matter. So, iron doesn't matter.
Alright, I have ridiculous amounts of sprinklers.
I'm not surprised how much we have. It's still this hard to hit out a million gold.
Yeah, for real. Takes a while.
But, that's pretty good though. Gives us something to work towards.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, got and upgraded my hoe again. Cool, cool.
Yeah, it looks like farming over here helps give you some gold walnuts too. That's good. I do wish though that I could just teleport here somehow. Making those warding totems are just kind of hard because the dragon tooth.
Okay, so if lightning happens to strike all of the things, we have, okay, so we have 31 total lightning rods on the farm right now. So if it happens to strike one of those, or like every single one of them, somehow, every single day, I can make it thunder, lightning, storm, whatever, for every single day, for at least 15 more days in a row, then we would have actually just infinite battery packs. That's pretty good. I think we'd have to get pretty lucky. We'd have to get insanely lucky, actually, if every single one of those lightning rods were struck. And I know at least, let's see, at least one of them right now. Two of them are going to produce battery packs at least. But the more lightning rods you have out, though, the higher chance that they get struck.
It's true.
So, all of those aren't a waste, even if all of them don't get struck.
I swear I've had better chances with prismatic shards than this damn snake vertebrae. Is there really no other way than artifacts? Because I swear that just seems redonkulous.
Snake vertebrae. The snake vertebrae can be obtained by digging up artifact spots on the west side of Ginger Island. And that's all it says.
Holy hell, man.
It says information source, artifact spots in Ginger Island West.
Is that
Where's the totem that spawns those artifact spots?
like genuinely? There's just no chance. Like I very rarely ever see an artifact spot in the West. So rare, so rare. And not even to top that off. Whenever I mine it up or like dig it up, it's not always a vertebrate. It's not always any sort of anything special. So I genuinely don't have an idea of how in the world to get this at all.
It says there's a 22.5% chance to get the snake vertebrae from that.
Yeah, on top of it, ever spawning period. Like yeah, I got one. It's like, yeah, that's good. It's like that's a step closer, but yeah. Solution really. How do I get down here? Because I don't know how to get down there. Pretty big. Like it's so ridiculous how long this takes to get. It seems like a fairly straightforward ordeal, but then it's just completely not.
Yeah.
Like I wish I could fish for it or something. At least have a chance instead of actually relying on pure RNG. And then on
Yeah.
top of that, I have to rely on the RNG of it actually spawning one period. And then I have to rely on the RNG of it actually giving it to me whenever it actually spawns.
True, true.
It sounds likely in theory, 22%, but if the beginning, the prerequisite doesn't happen, then there is no
There's no chance.
There's not even a chance of it actually even spawning. That's a little dumb, in my opinion, but
Yeah.
I guess it makes it all the more sweeter when you finally get it. But people on Reddit are probably like, I got it my first day, and I'd be like, yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Probably, yeah. Do you have coal? Like any extra coal?
Yeah.
I have like 20 left. Is it in your chest?
That's in my inventory. I just carried around with me.
How many do you have?
798.
Jesus Christ. You split that with me tonight?
Yeah. There's some pretty ridiculous stuff that you come to find out here. It's just like getting to the bottom of the skull cavern. It's like, who in their right mind is actually building like staircases and all this stuff? Because you can't naturally get down there. It's just literally impossible.
Yeah. Even if time does pass slowly, there's just no...
Like you just have to get the best RNG possible ever to get to the bottom without building a single staircase.
Like every time you detonated a bomb, or every time that you cracked a rock, it'd have to have a hole, or like a staircase, or a hole that drops like 10 levels, or something, like every time. Otherwise, it's just never happening.
What are the odds of that happening? Like I'm getting down there.
I'm gonna take your fire quartz.
Okay.
Use that.
Because I can't see it.
Yeah, I don't. Where's even the bottom? Like, who knows?
No.
Like, it has to be like, surely to God, it's not above 4 or 200. I think that would be absurd.
Yeah, if it's above 4,200, then what? How do you even do that? Are we really sitting here trying to think over 200,000, if we're over 20,000 stone?
Yeah.
Like that's almost all of your slots of your inventory of stone that you have to get. You have to understand how many hours it is. How many hours in the mines you'd have to spend just to get the farm enough farm to do that.
Yeah.
It's it's a lot of hours.
What? Alright, I just looked up the Skull Cavern on the wiki just to see. Just to see how many floors there are. So we know. And it says, overview. There's no practical limit to the number of floors or levels in the Skull Cavern. Very first sentence.
No practical.
There's no practical limit to the number of floors. Like, I don't see anywhere on this wiki that tells how many floors are in the Skull Cavern. I'm gonna Google it. Okay, technically the cavern has 2,147,000. I'm sorry, 2,147,483,647 floors.
Oh. So to get to the bottom, we wouldn't have enough inventory space to even have. Even if we had 9999 stairs in every single slot of our inventory, it was not even theoretical. Even for both of us, we couldn't get to the bottom.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even physically have enough time to place down that many staircases.
So that whole time, I mean, we've got a lot of iridium on the way, but there's no limit to the Skull
So,
Cavern.
what did it? I guess the thing I read was you get iron bars, or I mean iridium bars from one of those chests in the Skull Cavern, probably. Because if you can't reach the bottom, then well, I don't know how to feel about that, honestly.
Yeah.
There's just no, yeah, well, thank God we Googled that, because holy hell.
Yeah. Can you split that coal with me before you leave?
Yeah, we got a big old melon over here. Look at that
Oh,
thing.
do we?
Looks kind of
Thanks.
disgusting, honestly. We can't reach this one. You got a little oversight right here.
Oh, that's fine. Just plop it down.
Ah,
Okay, so that did work.
yeah. There you go.
Alright, sick.
Singular.
And, coal.
Oh, yes.
We already have 2 gathered. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
They're spawning. Thanks.
2 billion. 2 million.
Oh, yeah,
2 billion.
2 billion.
Billion.
B.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
I guess we'll get there one day.
Yeah. It's a goal to shoot for.
Actually impossible.
He said, thank God we looked that up. Yeah. I mean, honestly.
I could physically have enough inventory space for both of us to combine to get there.
Yeah.
You'd have to have the game bug out and have a floor drop several thousand levels, and it still wouldn't even be close.
Yeah, it wouldn't even be close. Not at all.
Alright. I guess so. I guess if you want a true mining experience of a lifetime, then we do what we did. Just try to go to the very bottom.
Yeah.
Honestly, that'd probably be one of the most impressive feats ever. If someone actually could figure out a way to get to the bottom.
Yeah, through all that.
Because you can't physically have enough time to place the staircases needed. There would not be enough time. Because you'd have to click 2 billion times. Actually, you have to double click, actually. You have to click twice. So you'd have to click 4 billion times.
Let me see. Yeah, 2,147,483,000.
You'd have to click 4 billion times. 4 billion clicks. I don't even think most mice don't even have the certified durability to last that long.
Yeah.
So, I don't even think you could
So even
physically possibly do it. Ever.
So even if you had the max amount of players in a lobby, which is what for,
Yeah.
with all 999 staircases flooding their whole upgraded backpack
Oh,
inventory,
it wouldn't matter. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
You
you wouldn't have enough.
cannot physically have the time.
Yeah.
Not only that, you have to think about the time it physically takes to click. Even if you assume theoretical maxes, if you could click 10 times a second consistently, which it is possible to click faster than 10 times a second, especially if you had macros and all that.
Yeah.
So
You have to have a macro.
you'd have to have a macro because clicking you'd have to click more than 10 times a second because if it's 45 seconds in a day and you click 10 times a second, then that means you can only click 450 times per hour of Stardew. So 450 times an hour, and then you have to equate for 20 hours. 450 times 20 is not enough.
Yeah.
So even if you could click at a fairly reasonable human limit without any sort of a tool assisted, speed run sort of techniques or anything, it is physically impossible.
Yeah.
Alright. Good to know.
Yeah. There you go, we looked it up.
Yeah. I think that. The alien broke out, by the way.
What?
Yeah, it's empty capsule now. I can pick it up with my pickaxe. So.
Glass is shattered. I'm putting it back. So do you have an alien around here somewhere?
Probably.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Skull Cavern's wild.
Yeah. No theoretical limit. Well, theoretically, there is a limit.
Yeah.
But it's not physically possible. Oh, lightning rod? Yeah, we just got some more batteries. No.
Oh, we got a lot.
Oh, I don't see the batteries.
If you see them throbbing here?
Yeah, they're throbbing.
Yeah, that's how you know that it conducted electricity.
So it takes a little bit.
Yeah, it's the next day. All these that you see throbbing are going to have battery packs on them tomorrow. You want to go to the Ginger Island?
Yeah, I guess it will. Hope RNG blesses up.
Yeah.
I guess I can make
kind of
sprinklers and stuff.
That's kind of a KW moment to think about how much time that we've spent going to the theoretical bottom of the Skull Cavern just to have it never be possible.
It'd never be even remotely physically possible.
Yeah.
Because even if we assumed that you could, it's just not physically possible in a single daytime. But even if we didn't, even if we entertained the thought of being able to stay there overnight, it would reset your floors every single day.
Yeah.
So that means you wouldn't be able to anyway, because the floors would just reset.
Yeah.
And even if we didn't have that happen, you wouldn't have enough inventory space to get the staircases to get to the bottom.
Yeah, it's not even possible.
Yeah. It's very likely that you would die various times trying to get there. Because if you're trying to go down that many thousands of floors, or billions of floors actually, then it's very likely you're going to die at least once. And then your progress would completely wipe because you would die and then you get out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, we got melons ready. I could,
Oh, wait. Did you do the wheat thing?
Yeah. I did all of it.
I can pick this now?
Yeah. Damn it. Why am I playing these? That's fine. I was going to change the sprinklers out, but it really don't matter.
Yeah, those battery packs are going to be really good. I can replace all the sprinklers on the
I can't do this right now, though, because I don't have the required ingredients to craft the iridium sprinklers. At the very moment.
Yeah. What do you need again? For iridium sprinklers?
Yeah.
What do you need?
Gold bar, iridium bar, and a battery pack.
Okay, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. I don't have the gold bar on me though. So I can't even craft them right now. That's fine. Now let's hope for the RNG to bless up down here. Can't set my expectations too high. I'm really close to this. I'm 8 off. And I know where 2 are, definitively. Probably more. But I have no idea how to get over here.
Look how fast I swing this thing now. It's like as fast as a sword. Pretty cool.
Can you do the Simon Says?
Where is it?
It's in here. Or is it lit up for you?
It's lit up for me.
Damn. Let's hope we can get a workaround. So this is the west, by the way, so only artifact spots, so we have to let that just RNG is Jesus bless up. But what else can we do? I could show you where that spot is. I don't think you can ever have these spawn here, but I'm hopeful when I come here every day that maybe they could spawn in these bones.
Here's one.
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't do the snake vertebrae, I'm pretty sure. But over here is a place. You see these gold walnuts? I don't know how you can get down there, because I think you could go right here, but then it just seems like you can't do anything. So I don't know why that bridge is there at all. But I have no idea how to get there, because there's just no point that looks like a boat could be or anything. This cave, you go in here, it's a mushroom cave. Bombs won't blow up to bring you anywhere. I've walked around this whole cave, and there's no slots that like let you pop out. You could go up here. This is a secret thing. You could walk up here, but you can't go further than this.
Oh.
So I can't figure out what's next really at this point.
There's a cliff over here.
A cliff?
Yeah, look at this. I thought it was water up here, but you can't fish up here. It's like...
Oh yes, this, yeah. Yeah, this
cool.
one. This also goes right here. If you come right here, this goes down here.